Hi guys, welcome to another session with Aussie Parts. I just wanted to let you know about a new product and application I've been working with to automate my home. It's called Homeassistant. It's open source, it's free, it's easily available, and the really good thing about it is that they've just come out with a Raspberry Pi image where you can just copy the image onto your SD card, plug it into your Raspberry Pi, and you're up and running with the software. It's all done for you. These guys have done a magnificent job. So without further ado, let's have a look at the getting started. So getting started, you'll notice, by the way, this software, Homeassistant, is available on your web browser. If you go home-assistant.io, it'll take you to their homepage. Now you'll notice on the Getting Started section that there are 3 Raspberry Pi offerings. There's an installation, a basic one. Then there's an installation, which is a Raspberry Pi all-in-one install, which puts us into a virtual environment. And then you can just simply download a pre-prepared Pi image and get going, and you're off and running in no time at all. The software comes with really nice instructions. There's a file, a YAML file, which is the configuration file, and you'd have to spend a bit of time with that, getting all your devices set up, but it's not too difficult. And there are an enormous amount of examples. There's a forum, there's a chat room, and there's GitHub pages and everything where they'll take you through and help you. And the guys are incredibly responsive to any inquiries you put out. So I put out a couple of inquiries the other day, and within minutes I was getting answers, and they were helping me. So why not go and have a look at this software and get yourself the image and start playing around. If you want to automate your home, and especially if you want to drive GPI opens quite easily from the software, I'll give you a demo of that now. Hi guys, back on Homeassistant, and just wanted to show you how it interfaces and how easily it interfaces with the Raspberry Pi. This software is quite amazing, really highly recommend it. As I said, it's free, open source, and with tons and tons of guys supporting it. So as you can see in this little configuration here, I've got my Raspberry Pi. It's only got an Ethernet plugged in, so it's on the internet. It's got power, there's no monitor, no head, it's headless, it's sitting there operating all on its own. It can sit anywhere on the internet and operate like this. And what I've done is I've set up in the Homeassistant homepage on the States, I've set up 3 little switches. These are Raspberry Pi Blue, Raspberry Pi Green, and Raspberry Pi Red. Now I've only actually wired up 2 of the LEDs. That's the red and the green LEDs. You'll see they just plugged into different ports over here, on the ground on that side, and through little current limiting resistors, just to stop too much current going through. So what I'd like to show you here is by operating the green switch. Oops, there you go. The green LED comes on. Operating the red one, the red LED comes on. Now, as I said, this Raspberry Pi is sitting on its own in another place altogether, and you can operate that quite nicely just from the perspective of having the Home Assistant software running on the Raspberry Pi. The Raspberry Pi, as I said, has got the SD card image, the single Raspberry Pi image that you can download and just simply plug into your Raspberry Pi, and it really runs very well and is very easy to set up. So in this particular case, I've also actually got my Amazon connected, and the Amazon also runs through Homeassistant. Very easy using the emulated Philips Hue lights as an interface, and you'll see I should be able to turn on these LEDs directly from the Amazon Alexa. So Alexa, turn on Raspberry Red.
Okay.
Alexa, turn on Raspberry Green.
Okay.
Alexa, turn all switches off.
Okay.
So you can see there's a lot you can do with this Home Assistant. It's a fantastic bit of software. It has an enormous amount of devices available on it, and it also enables you to connect up a very large different array of items onto it. So it's got in all 444 now and counting, and that number goes up every day as more and more people are putting things in it. You can control Kodi from it, Plex. It's got all of the different lights. As I said, the Amazon Alexa. You can even control an Arduino, and you know, these are all broken down into different groups, and you can really make this work for you. There are a lot of examples. People have set up examples, so you can actually have a look at a lot of the examples that people have already developed. And you know, for examples for flashing lights. These are all the YAML file and how that have all been set up. Custom Python component examples. There's configuration examples of the YAML files, and a whole lot of other different things. And as I said, this has got an enormous amount of support, and there's a lot of guys out there with a lot of information. There's forums, there's Glitter Chat, Twitters, Reddit, and then there's a whole lot of issues, frequently asked questions, all sorts of things like that, and it is very well supported and growing. I think if you ever wanted to go into the home automation type of scenario and to use your Raspberry Pi, this would be a very good way to get started. It really makes it very easy for you. You know, they have examples that tell you how to set things up. It's very easy to get in and to work it all out. It took me about 2 or 3 hours to get around it, to figure it all out. But once you get it all going and you get to understand the actual program and how it operates, you will find that you have an enormous amount of versatility and also options within this, as compared to a lot of the other home automation and Home Assistant type programs. This one would be the highest one on my list that I would be recommending that you actually went and tried out as well. So this is an example of somebody else's setup, and you can see there's a whole lot of different things there that you can actually do. So, for instance, I think you might be able to switch on and off lights in the living room, and so on. It doesn't seem to be doing it now, but you can even put a video camera on the Raspberry Pi, and you can actually view that on the screen as well. So I highly recommend you have a look at this, get into it, play around with it, and ask the guys if you have any problems, because there is so much, as I said, assistance available for you if you do get stuck with it. So I hope you've enjoyed my short demonstration of how to use Home Assistant with the Raspberry Pi. It's very, very simple, and it works very well.